Broncos country, what is up? This is video one of two. I have two videos dropping today. But this one, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Broncos pass rusher selection yesterday in day three of the NFL draft. The Broncos had taken edge rusher Jonah Elliss out of Utah, right? And shout out to Jeremy, man. He's the one that kind of put me on him. He talked about this is one of the guys that he was looking after. And so when you look into him, there's a lot of things to love. There's a few things that I'm a little bit concerned about. But firstly, I love the fact that the Broncos addressed the pass rushing position. Was it our highest need? No. But is it, in my opinion, the second most important position in the football field? Absolutely. And this guy, when you look at him and when you kind of do some digging, he's an unbelievably explosive pass rusher. The guy's got juice. He's got endless motor. He's got the kind of motor that resembles um, oh man, I'm drawing a blank now from the Raiders. Max Crosby. He's got a Max Crosby type of motor. He really does. He's wild and he's physical. And when you look at him play, you're like, oh, that dude's long and tall. But he's not. He's a little bit undersized. He's 6'1", or I think he measured it maybe at 6'2", but he's got really long arms. So his stature is not a problem. But they're talking about his physicality and his actual overall play strength might be something that is a little bit concerning. But what's great is they say he's got a huge first step. He's very good against the run. He's very good at setting the edge, which is really good for a young guy going into the league because a lot of the times that's the reason that they don't play. But I love our pass rusher room now. I love it because Jonathan Cooper is a dog. He's kind of the same guy as Jacob Ellis, if you, or Jonah Ellis, if you think about it, right? Like he's that high motor guy, hard worker, not as physically gifted, but he's a beast and he's still got upside. Nick Bonito really took a huge step. I think he could take another step. Baron Browning is a dog. You add these guys, now you've got four really good pass rushers that are young, which I like. So I like this room. I'm a little bit concerned with his injury history. I know the reason he had that shoulder is the reason that he dropped. Broncos are very confident, they say, about the medicals, but how does he hold up or what does he need to do to be able to stay healthy? We'll see. But they say, by next month, he'll be able to start participating in some football activity and stuff. So it's an intriguing room. I like the pick a lot. I'm all about it. I think that anytime you can add to the pass rushing room, it's a big positive. Now, what I also really like about it, right, is the fact that Drew Sanders now, I think, can just be used as an inside linebacker and he can stay as an inside linebacker. And that's what he needs to do. And I really hate it when coaching staffs do this. When they bring in a guy, the Broncos kind of did it with Baron Browning until they eventually just said, no, you're playing edge. But I hate it when they're like, oh, we drafted a guy and he could play both positions, but then they don't really have him commit because how if he's raw, how is he supposed to develop if he doesn't really know where he's playing? So I really hope that this just means that Drew Sanders can focus on being an off-ball outside linebacker and be able to just focus on that. And I think that that's where he projects to be better. He didn't look good at edge, looked a little bit undersized playing at edge. And I think now with the selection, we just don't need him to be there. He's going to be immediately the fifth best edge rusher minimum of the group. So it doesn't make sense for him. Put him in a position where we actually could do need, and now you've kind of taken care of two needs at once, right? Now I like the linebacker room. I think Jonah Griffith, if he can stay healthy, is an absolute upgrade in my opinion over Josie Jewell. Obviously, Singleton is good. We signed Cody Barton. We'll be good there. And I really think that that's the biggest positive of this move. Next video will drop talking about a little bit of Avs and Nuggets, but shout out to those teams, and we'll look on a day three as well. But overall, what do I give this grade? I give this grade a B, solid B. Do I think it could have been a better picks? Yeah, or other positions, probably, but that doesn't really matter. We'll end up seeing how this works out. But everything I'm reading about this guy and looking into this guy further, just on his personal life and his story and what he is, he's a young dude that's got an incredibly high motor. He loves ball. He plays with his hair on fire. So we'll see how he turns out. All right, guys. Peace out. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. See ya.